Mendez Show, starring Tony Mendez. I'm your host, Tony Mendez, and I'll be hosting the Tony Mendez Show because there isn't a Tony Mendez Show. Pan over and look at my pals. None of them is Tony Mendez. See them? There's two stragglers I met on 42nd Street. You know, they were bothering the tourists, so I asked them, come on over and watch me do the Tony Mendez Show. And I said, oh, okay. I gave them $1 each. The last week we talked about Robin Williams and we talked about Lauren Bacall, and I wanted to tell you some of the other people that I worked with before Dave Letterman, before working on Saturday Night Live, before being a dancer on Broadway. I did cue cards in Los Angeles. One of the TV shows I used to do cue cards for was called the Hollywood Palace.
The Hollywood Palace!
A variety show. They had a different host every week, and then they had a whole bunch of acts. So every week it would be different. It'd be a new host, and it'd be all the new stars and stuff. And I want to tell you about some of the people I worked with because it was amazing. Some of them, of course, you probably never heard of, but you should get some of their movies and stuff. You can rent them, and don't put them down because the movies now are. I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry. But these movies had lots of shadows, and you know they were in black and white, and it was like the birth of the movies and stuff like that. And you know they were real movie stars. These actors never came out on the street looking like bums. Now, if you haven't heard of this lady, Joan Crawford, you should get some of her movies. Some of the old ones are great. Mildred Pierce, and then later on she did one with Bette Davis called Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. You guys see that? Why do I bother you telling you? Probably none of you probably know who she is. She was a really nice lady, so I was really excited working with her, and I got this photograph of her from the files. It's really old, and I brought the photo for her to sign. Actually, I had it like this, and so I brought the photo, and she said, "Oh no. It's not like that. It's like this." And I didn't even know. And she remembered. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's like this. I thought it was like this. And she said, no, it's like this. And so she signed it here. She wrote, "Tony dear, with deep gratitude and affection, Joan." And she couldn't have been a nicer lady. And you know what she said to me? And I'm walking out with a photo, and she said, "Now don't hang it in the bathroom." That's where I hung it. Forgive me, Mrs. Crawford, but I treasure it. Am I covering it with my stomach? Sorry. Okay, it's over. Show's over.